Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Max's Tarot. This is a reading for the next 3 months, so March, April, May, about your life, things that could be happening, including with love, okay? Things related with romantic partnerships. As always, please hit the like button. Thank you so very much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. If you're ready for a personal reading, go to our website, maxestarot.com. There is an entire monthly reading for already posted on the website, so make sure you check that out if you haven't done so yet. So I'm going to start with the spread for, if just to take a temperature on the energies for you. Then I'm going to do a spread for, and okay, that's how it's going to go. So here we go. For Sagittarius universe, we have a Queen of Cups, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords. So I see Aries, I see an air sign, I see a water sign, the King of Wands, more Aries energy, the Nine of Pentacles, Earth, Eight of Pentacles, and let's get a couple more cards for it and see what it's looking like for you. Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. So some of you are strongly dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, a Libra, perhaps a Pisces. Okay, that's just what I'm getting. There could be other signs there, of course. Let's see what else comes up. So I feel like you need to be very, very careful with some of the things you might say or express in the month of July. You may feel an energy of, how can I say, like an energy of you needing to be firm on something, like put somebody in their place even. With the Knight of Swords, it's like you feeling like you need to say something and there's no time to wait, right? You're just going to say it. And sometimes it can come across as a bit impulsive. And so take your time if there's a conflict that arises, if there's someone who makes you upset, take a step back, give yourself some time to think. So whatever you say to the person is more of a constructive nature than criticism, right? We attract more bees with honey than we do with vinegar, right? So you guys are super charming. You guys are very, how can I say, enjoyable to be around. And so I feel like there's a situation here where you need to remember that that's your energy and not one of confrontation or one where you lose your cool or one where you just blow up, even though they may be justified, okay? For others of you, I feel like maybe there are going to be some arguments with your partner if you're partnered up, maybe even some misunderstandings. So again, take the time to talk through things so that you don't find yourself regretting it later, in terms of like how you said something or things that could have been worked out in a more peaceful situation, a peaceful, energy. There's someone here who wants to make something happen. I feel like someone here has a plan or has some sort of desire to make something happen, and maybe they just throw it on you, right? They just for example, right? Someone just comes to you and says, "Hey, guess what? I've decided to buy a car," right? And maybe you're upset because the finances aren't really there. And then you're like, how dare you think about buying a car when we can't even, pay the electric bill, right? Or somebody says to you, hey, let's go on a trip to, I don't know, the other side of the world. Let's just do it. And then you're like, no, like there's a pandemic going on. Or you could be like, no, like why would you say that and not consult with me first? Like why are you just saying, thinking ahead that I'm going to say yes to something? Like, can we just take a step back and decide why it is that we need to get away right now, right? Because there's somebody here who's acting very independent of you. And so if it's a partner, I feel like for some reason in the month of March, this person take it upon themselves to make decisions for the two of you, okay? And please take the reading from the site that resonates best because it could be a reverse reading. If you're single, this be a friend, right, or a love interest who may propose something and you find it a little bit problematic. I think you're working really hard, and that's something that you intend to continue doing in the month of March, right? Putting a lot of effort into something. So when suddenly somebody, proposes some sort of activity where money is going to be spent, and it will make sense for you to get upset, right? You'll be like, wait a minute, I've been working butt off, and now you just want to buy a leather jacket, or like I've been working butt off, and now you just you think I have the money to do X with you, So I don't know. It just sounds like there may be an argument with someone. Again, it could be a love interest, it could be a coworker, it could be a friend, and you have to be able to, take a step back, right? Maybe write yourself a little note after watching this reading to think about not reacting to something so quickly. Be with a family member too. So I see an energy of a lot of passion here. There's a lot of, how can I say, there's this energy of wanting to get something done, right? The Emperor is an energy of control. Like I want to be in control of the situation. I want to be able to make decisions for me, and I'm going to stick with that, right? With the King of Wands, you're very passionate about whatever it is that you're trying to attain, and you're working really hard at it, right? So whatever it is could be, very much wanting to be in control of your relationship. Could be about making some sort of decision and really sticking with it and working hard to attain it. It could be that you are dealing with a fire sign here, right? It could be another Sagittarius. Hold on one second. Sorry about that interruption, you guys. But there was a knock on the door. Okay, so I'm trying to think what I was saying. Maybe there is an Aries in your life. I think I have said that, and so you're really wanting to put effort into it. But there may be something here that may be a cause for an argument or something like that come up, or maybe making a very decision where you want to be in control and you're trying to rush the process, and maybe that's not to your advantage. Okay, so for some of you, you're definitely dealing with another female. Okay, so it could be same sex, or there's a lot of males watching this video who have ladies in their mind, because these are all very strong female energies right here. Okay, I feel like there's someone here who may act a little cold and distant with you. Maybe dealing with a couple of people, the one that's kind of cold and distant, and maybe that's what makes you upset. There's the other person who is very kind and loving, and they want to make something happen with you, but I feel like it's mostly in their mind. They're not really expressing it to you. They're not coming towards you, right? And maybe that's something where you suspect someone has feelings for you, but they're not doing anything about them. They're not expressing anything. They don't throw you a bone, and it may upset you a little bit. Like, wait a minute, like I know that this person looks at me. Like, I know this person is interested, but they never do anything. I think it's because this person be a little shy, maybe a little unsure. Maybe you come across as a little strong, right? Like a strong individual, strong personality, and that may make this person be in their shell. For others of you, I feel like there's someone here who sees you as very available, right? They see you working hard, achieving, and I think they are wanting to talk to you. So you have two people, one that wants to talk to you and the other who doesn't. And it's not that they don't want to talk to you because they don't care about you. It's just that they seem very shy. If it's a partner that we're talking about, I feel like it's someone who may ask you for more free time. I feel like it may be someone who might say, Sagittarius, can I have some space, or can I allow myself to do this one thing, and it doesn't necessarily include you, right? And I think that may also be a little upsetting. So I know it's a lot of messages for Sagittarius for the month of March. Watch the other video, which is dedicated to the entire month, to see if the energies in that one resonate more than the messages and energies in this reading. Okay, let's do it for Sagittarius. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Thank you so much. All right, what's up in goal for Saggies? Okay, 6 of Wands. So here we go again with more fire energy. 2 of Cups. Oh, Eight of Cups. Maybe dealing with a water sign too. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the World. Four of Swords, Sagittarius. Death, Scorpio energy there. The Sun, Leo energy coming across strongly. The King of Cups, which is more water. And let me get a little more clarity on this situation here. What's up? Okay, the Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So we did see this Queen of Swords earlier. And the Queen of Swords, it's Libra energy. Could be Pisces, could be, not Pisces, sorry. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? So some of you have one of those signs strongly in your chart, or you're dealing with that person. Okay, so the theme kind of continues when it comes to communication with the Queen of Swords, right? We did see the Knight of Swords here earlier. So there's something that is being said, something that is being communicated in general. And it may have to do with ending a relationship to begin another one. For others of you, is to fall in love again with someone new, right? Closing all the loose ends from the past, allowing yourself to go through a transformation to really seek that stable relationship. For others of you, I feel like it's an energy of maybe already having someone that you really like, but perhaps knowing that that relationship can't really be, right? And so you're closing the cycle and you're leaving it behind, right? That could be A or B reason of why a relationship isn't really taking off. There is someone here that may distance themselves a little bit after initially showing a lot of interest. Okay, I think there's someone who may show up, you find a connection with this person, feel, oh wow, this person is awesome, but they seem to gravitate away from you instead of towards you, maybe go silent on you, right? Because they got something else going on, or because they find another person. So don't be surprised even though you end up maybe really developing some feelings for someone, you feel it's mutual, but it could have been that you were dealing with someone who just wanted something casual, or just maybe led you on. So be on the lookout for that, Sagittarius. The Death card, it's very strong Scorpio energy, King of Cups, connected to Scorpio as well. If you have Scorpio in your chart, in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, this message resonate with you, that there is something that you need to bring to an end. There's a cycle that needs to be really sealed off, right? So that you can allow yourself to go through a transformation. That means a lot of different things to me, of you, okay? So take the messages however they resonate and fit into your life. There is a partnership. There's a desire for a strong partnership, something really solid. Again, it's something that you need to give time to, all right? If you meet someone, don't get carried away so easily, because I feel like this person may not necessarily walk towards you or come towards you. They at a certain point and then they disappear, right? With this Four of Swords, it's an energy of, the communication isn't really there. There's a moment of silence where this person may just not be in the mood for talking. There's someone here too who maybe gets their hopes up with you, but they don't really see things moving, and so they see very clearly in the end that they have to go and look for someone else. So that's a lot of different messages for some of you guys watching this and thinking about the months ahead. If I can just tell you what the main theme looks to me for, is that there are going to be some changes in your life. It's either a relationship is going to go through a change, or how you feel about relationships will go through a change. And I think you're going to start seeing things from a lesser of an emotional sort of way to a more sort of logical sort of way. And so seeing something from a very logical standpoint allows you to make certain decisions that then create a change or transformation that some of you will be going through in a month or so. All right. So that's that. Let's look at the Sagittarius, shall we? What is it looking like for Sagittarius universe? What's up? Please hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Thank you. Okay. The of Pentacles. The Four of Wands again. The Ace of Wands. Fire energy. The Hermit. Virgo. The Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Empress, the Ace of Cups. Wow, that's legit. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Magician. All right, and there's that Six of Wands again. Somebody here. There's someone who's really interested in you. You already know who this person is. They want victory with you. They want to be able to make something happen with you, right? But for you, maybe this is something that's already ended, right? With the previous spread and the world and the death card, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I know this person wants me, but that's over for me. Okay? But it doesn't stop the other person from still having certain feelings. Right? Now, this could be your partner, it could be an ex. It definitely feels like they're still coming towards you, or this is an entirely new fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, fire energy. And they definitely have a relationship in their mind. They want to be with you. Okay, I feel like it may be a new person with the Magician here, which is a card for new things, new energies, and with all these aces. So if you were waiting for a relationship that could take shape in a nice way, Sagittarius, perhaps in the month of May, there be a person who seems interesting to you, you seem interesting to them. They begin to woo you, right? They ask you out, they want to talk to you, and in the end, they want to offer this love, right? So there are some seeds that this person wants to plant in order to be able to win you over, okay? I feel like with the Hermit energy, there's some things that you want to think about, or it could be that you're just falling in love with a Virgo, right? But there's some things that you want to think about. You're thinking about lessons learned from the past, you know, understanding what to do and not to do based on experiences of love that didn't really work out, you know, because you want to be successful here with the Empress. For some of you, you want to get pregnant, and you might get pregnant in the month of May. You know, motherhood, springtime, all those things end up also happening for you. With the Magician, definitely expect something new, something blooming, something, I feel it's exciting in Sagittarius, and again, it just really feels like new love, or finally someone says to you, let's be committed, let's be in a committed relationship, or let's live together, right? And for others of you, it could be that the universe says, hey, I know you've been single, I know you learned your lessons, I know you're ready to achieve once again. So let me drop these seeds in the month of May so things can begin to bloom for you, right? So expect something from the universe. I can't talk. Expect something from the universe in May, something new, something that is, I can't stop saying the word blooming. Something is going to be so, I don't want to say unexpected, but it's very, maybe even like a nice surprise. And you begin to feel very happy about it. For others of you, straight up, it's about a garden. Some of you are going to be, but I think that the weather is warm in some parts of the world, and it's springtime here in the northern hemisphere, so maybe you're just going to be really into nature, doing stuff that's about nature, camping. Others of you, gardening, working on your backyard, cleaning it up. For others of you, maybe getting a new look, trying to look better, buying new clothes, getting a different haircut. But there's something new happening for sure. And I think it's looking good, all right? As long as you keep being very, very aware of being careful with the decisions and make sure you think things through and you allow yourself to listen to your intuition to guide you, right? So that's what I have for Sagittarius. I really appreciate you being with me. If you want a personal reading, go to my website, maxestarot.com. Hit like, subscribe, leave me comments. share these videos on social media, and I will see you soon for another.